Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Just wanted to get my video out here to help some of the lower graders with some of their homework this morning and give a little extra help. Again, if you have any further questions, though, feel free to get in contact with me. I'll be in and out at school, but please don't feel like you're bothering me. Get in contact with me whenever or however you need to. Start off this discussion though. If you've been in my classroom as of late, you know that I have the corniest jokes of the day. So my joke for this morning, to kind of put a smile on everyone's face, is why did the math problem feel so down, or the math book? I apologize. Why did the math book seem so down? Because he had a lot of problems. Dun-dun-dun. All right, let's get into it. Kindergarten. Today, you guys are working in math. On lesson 95, on this lesson, you're just working with patterns. So there's three types of patterns: AB pattern, ABB pattern, ABC pattern. AB pattern would be red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. ABB pattern would be red, blue, blue, red, blue, blue, red, blue, blue. ABC pattern would be three colors: red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, blue, green. So it looks like on that problem, she just has to just go through and color those things. And then she's also working with counting by fives. Tomorrow we'll be working with some nickels. We've been doing that for the last couple of weeks, but she can continue to just learn how to work with counting with fives. We'll get into Super Kids tomorrow a little bit more, and she can continue working on those worksheets. First grade, we were looking at math this morning. You are working on how to add by 10. So if I was to give you a number, let's say like 54, okay, and you're going to have a problem at the very bottom of your sheet, and it goes like this. It says 54. Oh, sorry, it's backwards, but 54, and then you're going to look at the first number. So if it was 54, there, I'm going to do it this way. There's so let's see. If I wrote 54 there, and I added one more to the front number. So if I went 54, my front number is 5. So if I added one more to that number, that would be 6. And I keep the back number the same. So 54 becomes 64. Or if I had 72, the front number is the 7. So I add one more to that, 8. I leave the back number the same, 82, 82, 72, 82. So that's the new concept that you guys will be working on this morning with regards to that in your reading book or your reading assignment today. So what you are going to be doing on the one page, the first two pages should be fairly simple, but on I think it's page 169, it has three boxes that you have to cut out, and then you're going to be taking a piece of paper, and you're going to be folding it in half the long way. So it's going to fold it so it looks like a book like this. And then you're going to glue them in order: one on the front cover, one on the middle cover, one on the back cover, in the right order of how you think that story should go. And then your job is in the white part above it, draw a picture to go along with it. So you're like the illustrator of your book, and you're going to go and you're going to write draw those pictures, color them, and then on the back you can put your name. So you're going to be like creating your own small little book. So it should you're gonna have to get some scissors and glue sticks and all that, but I know you guys all have that now that you have emptied your desks, and glue those together and draw a really good picture to go with each one of them. Second graders, today in yours, you are going to be looking at how to write money in two different ways. Okay, so remember, when we write with money, you can write with a cents sign, or you can write with a dollar sign. And this isn't really working all that well, looking at it backwards, but I'm going to keep trying to show you. So I could do 45 cents, or I could do 0.45 with a zero with the dollar sign. Okay, so I could do it in this two different ways. I could do 45 cents, or I could do a dollar sign 0.45. That's what when we're talking about writing with money, that you have to write it in two separate ways like that on your assignment. So one will be with the cent sign, and one will be with a decimal point and dollar sign. Don't forget now, if it was 9 cents, you put 9 cent sign, and on the other one, that would be a little bit trickier, because you put dollar sign 0. Not 9, but 0.09, because remember, with the decimal point, you have two place values there. So just be careful, don't get tricked up there as you move forward. With regards to reading, with the second graders, you guys will be working on possessive nouns. That means when someone owns something. So if I said Mr. Holman's candy, who owns the candy? That's Mr. Holman's candy. It's no one else's candy. So we add that little thing at the end of your word. If I wrote Mr. Holman's, since it's my candy, I add that an apostrophe, which is that little mark, and then the S. So that's whose candy? It shows that it's Mr. Holman's candy. So you'll be working on those types of things today. I think it's two of your worksheets. That's what you're going to be taking a look at. So it shouldn't. I don't think it should be too hard. But if you are a little stuck on something, feel free to call me up and I'll let you know. Third graders, yours should be fairly simple today with regards to your math, because we've been working on multiplying three numbers together when we talked about volume last week. So you're just going to be doing more multiplying three numbers together. Remember, multiply 2, take that answer, and then multiply that one. So that way you have all of those things together. So it shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. I think that you should be able to get your way through all of that just fine. In reading class, you need to read it's a really short story. It's right after the Alejandro's Gift. It's called Living Desert. You're going to be reading that. It's just 2 pages long. And then you have 3 pages to do, because you can cross off page 51. You don't have to do that, but the rest of them, you're just going to be filling in the details from those stories. And one of them is about the vocabulary from those stories. So just fill those in. You need at least 2 or 3 examples in each one of those spaces. So go use as much detail, use complete sentences, please, and do your best there. Fourth grade math, I don't even know what that is entailing. So if you have questions, you can get in contact with Mr. Wasser, and he'll go through whatever questions you may have there. With regards to Leah and Dylan and Javon in fourth grade reading, you should have read Last Dragon last week. So I know some of you were going to take that home and read it. I hope that was done. If you didn't, you're going to have to read it. But then you also have, excuse me, you guys have some work that you need to be getting done in your reading books that go with that story. So on the first page, 37, on that one, they have the main idea and then supporting details. And you have to figure out, read the main idea and then read all 3 details. And whichever one doesn't fit that main idea, that doesn't go along with it, then cross that one off. So my main idea was about basketball, and I had about shooting the basketball, and then dribbling, and then my last one said I like to golf. The golf one doesn't make any sense, so I would cross that one off. So that's what you do on the first page. On the next one is dealing with vocabulary from the story that we just read, and then this next page, on page 39, you got to tell me some details. Again, write 2 or 3 details that's happening on that page about the dragon, or Pete's reaction to the dragon, or the dragon's eyes, and then write a conclusion. Make up a sentence that, if you take all those details, what would you say about the dragon? What would you say about Pete's reaction? Write a sentence of your own. And then on the last page, you're going to tell me about the setting, where the story takes place. Tell me the name of where did the majority of that story take place, some events that happened, and then what happened at the end of the story. Everyone should be working on spelling this week. We're on a review unit. So we're on unit 22, just filling in the blanks for the most part. So make sure you're working on that, getting that completed. Rodney, you are working with your reading assignment. I sent that to your mom this morning. Sorry, I forgot to put it in on our email yesterday. But those are not very difficult ones, that I think that you should be able to get those completed as well. I think that should be about it for this morning. I really, this is weird, teaching via a video, but I hope that we will be able to get together and get back in the classroom soon. And I hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully don't drive your parents nuts, and keep working hard at getting all your work done, and be on your best behavior and all that stuff. Like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call. Don't just guess. I'm just sitting around here. I'll be at school for a little bit this afternoon. So if you have anything or need any help, please get in touch. All right. All right, have a great day. Get that homework done, and I will talk to you soon. See you guys. Bye.